Welcome back, children. Children, today we shall be taking up a very important chapter, Unit 2, Chapter 2.5, Let's March. Now, if you look into your textbook, children, I hope you're sitting with your textbook. You have on page number 76. Is your textbook open? Turn to page number 76. 2.5, Let's March. And if you look at the chapter, you have from page 76 to what page? If you keep turning, you have till page 84, right? So it's a lengthy chapter, but it's a very interesting and a very important chapter. Now, why is it important? Because it is your 10th standard English lesson, right? And there's other reasons also, which I'll tell you as we go on with the chapter. So therefore, I put this chapter as video 1. And the chapter's name is Let's March. Now, what is the meaning of the title? I will not tell you right now. But slowly and gradually, as we do the chapter, you will understand. Okay, I'll question you and then I will let you know. Now, if you look at the picture that is given here, the title for these pictures, it is given there, child labor. You can see, these are all children. They are involved in different kind of work. Have you seen children working, children? Working for, some other landowners, for some owners in the restaurant. Yes, for the garage. You must have seen, no? These construction of building. Now, my question to you is it right for children to work? If you're talking about the rules, is it legal? No, it's not legal. Therefore, you will see on your right hand side, there is a caption. There is a poster that I put there. It says, Stop Crime. Stop crime against women and child. Yes, you can see that. And in our country, there's a lot of crime against women and child. And as an educated person, children, we have to do something. We cannot be quiet. So let us see what the author, who the author is, and what he has done. Why has he, this lesson is a speech. He has delivered this speech. You know what a speech is, no? So he has delivered this speech on the day when he received his Nobel Prize. Nobel Peace Prize. He received it on 2014. Look at this man. His name is Kailash Satyarthi. Now, Kailash Satyarthi, he was born in 1954. He's still alive. And what an amazing personality. I was reading a little about him. He is a very educated man. He could have done well, in the field of engineering. But he left that and he got into social work. So Kailash Satyarthi is an Indian children's rights and education advocate and an activist against child labor. He founded the Bachpan Bachao Andolan in 1980 and has acted to protect the rights of more than 83,000 children across 144 countries. Can you imagine? He has started an Andolan, and because of that, he protected how many children? 83,000. And not just in India, but in 144 countries. He has been honored with many awards, including Nobel Peace Prize of 2014. You can look at him here, a very simple man with his Nobel Prize, Peace Prize 2014. Nobel Peace Prize, you know, it's a very big honor given to anybody. And he has addressed this speech. So this lesson is the speech. On the eve of, eve means before the Nobel Prize distribution ceremony. Okay. Now, who is this personality? I am just put it here. I'm sure some of you know, but I will not talk about her right now. We'll talk about her later. A very important personality. Okay. A Pakistani personality. So, let's move on. The warming up. That you can see it on your page number 76. So let's do it together. Look at these pictures. Observe the pictures and answer. Now there's some questions here. Main difference between the two images. इसमें difference क्या है? What is it? One of the child is working, making the bricks, and the other child is going to school. Change required. क्या बदलाव होना चाहिए? जैसे ये बच्चा पढ़ रहा है, ये भी बच्चा पढ़ना चाहिए कि नहीं? वो बदलाव होना चाहिए. Okay, change required. And your contribution as a student to help and make a difference to needy children. Now your contribution, आप क्या कर सकते हो? आप बोलेंगे मैं तो student, I am a student. How can I help and make a difference to needy children? Needy means that those who are in need. जिसको जरूरत है. So you'll see what I can do. Right now, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to study. When you study, you'll get into a good job, right? You will know what is right and wrong. I hope so. You'll use that values that the school has taught you. And you will do some good job of bringing a change. What change? That you can help somebody. That is your choice, children. I've just given you, there are many ways to help. Only a lazy person will say, what can I do? Okay? But we can help in little ways. Now this is a composition exercise. So you can write this in your composition book. Okay, children? Now here is what you put a tick or a wrong. Okay, cross. A good, now they have given some points here. 8 points are there. उसमें से आपको देखना है which is good for a good speech. Now good speech delivered requires the following characteristics. अगर आप खड़े हैं, if you're standing and you're going to give a speech on the school stage, how should it be? Okay, what are the points? Now let's go through the point. Now you have to tell me, I'm not going to tell you the answer straight away. You have to tell me whether it is yes or whether it is wrong. I can't hear you, but I can understand whether you are, listening to me. Okay. So come on, let's do the first one. Well planned and thoughts well organized. Should the good speech be well planned? Yes. If the teacher tells you have to give a speech, will you just go and give? No. You have to plan it out. So, correct. Delivered softly and in a low voice. If one student is standing and giving the speech and you can't hear anything, will you enjoy the speech? No. So should it be delivered softly? Not at all. Speaker need not greet the dignitaries and audience. Imagine if somebody, principal has called the chief guest and you just go and start. Hello everybody and hello and you just start your speech. Will it look nice? No. Speaker need not. Need not. Need is important. You have to. Need not means nahi karna hai. So, need not greet the dignitaries. Dignitaries matlab whoever chief guest is there, whichever personality is there. So, we have to greet. So, this is wrong. Okay. Language used should be suitable to the audience. Correct or wrong? It is correct, right? So, if you have somebody coming from Manipuri and he's talking coming from Manipur and talking in Manipuri, will you understand? No. So it has to be suitable to the audience. Speech should be of proper duration. Duration, this is very important. Time. Somebody tells you, okay, you give a speech for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and you go on till half an hour, 1 hour. No, that will not do. So speech should be of proper duration. Okay. Then speech should be passive and have no facial expression. Imagine if one student is standing there and giving speech like a robot with no expression, you will not like it, no? No. Speech should be supported by good example, episodes, visual aids. Yes, then the speech will be interesting. And speech should switch over from one language to another. Switch over means you keep changing the language when you're speaking. When you're giving a speech? No. So you got an idea what a good speech is? Yes. Now if you go in your textbook, children, you have the next exercise there. That is page number 77. I'm not going to go into the detail because this is for self-study, as you already been told. Okay, you've been given what is self-study and all that. So this you're going to do on your own. I've already given you examples, so you can go on this video and you can see it again, okay, later on. So here, no children, it is just like read the expressions and insert them in the proper columns. Put the proper expression numbers in the right column. I will just explain to you how to do it, okay. Now here you have how many sentences? 12, okay. Now you have to see which sentence will be greeting salutation. Greeting salutation means जो starting में हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, hello principal, respected principal वैसा. Introduction, why and what speech you're giving. Body of the speech means body, what is there in the speech. Conclusion, you know what it is, and thanking the audience. So you have to see which sentence suits in which column, and accordingly you have to just put the number. As I told you, I have already given you the answer. You will do it on your own. Okay, do it on your own means you will already answers given, you copy it in your notebook. Now, the homework that is given to you. Now listen to it very carefully. This is very important. You have this in your textbook, page number 88. Alright. Now you imagine your school invites Malala. Now you remember the personality I showed you? Okay, right at the starting. Okay. Here, Malala. She is Malala. Okay. Now, you're going to read a little about her and let me know what it is. And your school invites her. She is alive, okay, to preside over Children's Day celebration program. So you draft a welcome speech for this guest of honor. She is a guest of honor. जिसको invite करते हो क्या है? Guest of honor. So you are going to read a little about Malala. I'm not going to tell you in detail today. I told you she is a Pakistani girl who got the Nobel Peace Prize. Alright, why did she get it? Whatever, you have to find it out. And if she is going to be your guest of honor in your school for which day? Children's Day. Gather information about her from internet or your school library. Now, their school library is not there, but you are at home and you can go into your internet, Google and find out. And while drafting a speech, the following points should be kept in mind. Greeting and salutation, self-introduction and introduction to the topic, a catchy thought, piece of news, short episode to start with, body of the speech supported with related examples and episodes, and conclusion. Okay? So you remember those points what we have done for good speech. You are going to write this speech in your English composition book. That is your homework. Is it clear, children? We have not started with the chapter means, reading the chapter because there was so much to introduce to this chapter. I hope you've understood what I have done so far. The chapter's name is Less March. So it's talking about doing something. You cannot be, standing there and looking and doing nothing. We need to take some action. And that is what Kailash Satyarthi is trying to tell you and me. We will continue with the chapter. Please don't forget, you have an homework to be done. Please do that. I hope you all are keeping well. I hope to see all of you soon, children. We all teachers are longing to be back, just as you're longing to be back in school. God bless you. Take care.